Hey, everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to do some more music reactions. I'm trying to get caught up on them, and my batteries are getting low. So, real quick, I've been going over 3 hours now on the earbuds. So, real quick, we're going to listen to Postmodern Jukebox. This one is their version of Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard. This is back in my heyday, growing up as an 80s kid. Def Leppard was heavy metal for us, and so yeah, we felt like rebels listening to it and all that sort of stuff. So I remember Pour Some Sugar on Me. So we're going to take a listen to it, see what they did with it, because they're doing it in a 60s early soul style. So sometimes there's a big difference in the arrangement, and sometimes there isn't. So I'm curious as to how it will sound and kind of go from there. The person who is featured is Candy Wild or Candy Wild. I'm not sure how her name is pronounced, but let's go ahead and get into it.
Love is like a bone, baby, come on, get it on. Living like a lover with a radar phone. Looking like a tramp, like a video vamp. Demolition woman, can I be your man?
Okay, so when it's just her singing the lyrics, it doesn't sound that different, of course. But whoops, forgot I had contact in. Hold on, make sure I don't rub it up under my eyelid. But then when you add the ambiance of the rest of the music, it definitely has the 60s feel to it. So yeah.
You got to rise a little, dance a little, flash a little light. Television lover, baby, go all night. Yeah, sometime, anytime, sugar me sweet. Little miss an innocent sugar me, yeah. Sugar me so sweet. Oh, yeah. Sugar me so sweet. Take a bottle, shake it up. Wanna break a bubble, break it up. Pour some sugar on me in the name of love. Some sugar on me. Buy me up, why don't you pour your
It fits, doesn't it? With it being sex, drums, and rock and roll, right? Sex. When did that phrase originate? Was it 70s or 60s? I think it was 70s that they wanted to say sex, drums, and rock and roll and couldn't. I know Meatloaf's song, he had to change the lyrics. No, wait. Am I mixing up stories? I'm mixing up stories. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to do some research now because now I'm thinking about I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. And I know he had to change his words too. But I think there's a song somewhere in our history, because I've heard it, where they either say sex, drums, or rock and roll in rock and roll, or they meant to say sex, drums, and rock and roll, but they had to change the lyrics. I can't think of what it is now. So, all right, let's get back to the song and quit trying to make up things.
sugar on me. I can't get enough. I'm high, sticky sweet from my head to my feet. Yeah. Well, there's a red light, yellow light, green light, oh. Crazy little woman in a one-man show. With a queen mannequin, rhythm of love. Sweet dreams, saccharine, loosen up. Yeah, yeah. You got to squeeze a little, squeeze a little, squeeze a little more. Easy operator, come on knocking on my door. Sometime, anytime, sugar me sweet. Little Mr. Innocent, sugar me, say girl. Take a
I didn't put the disclaimer in there that I've been really tired because I haven't been on medication, blah, 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 blah. I'm sitting here listening to it and I'm enjoying their version of it. And I'm like, oh, wait, I haven't been pausing. I'm going to end up getting blocks. Quit spacing out. Got to pause it. Um, I may end up having to blur some of the video in order for it to pass the blockage. All of them get copyrighted. I don't care about the copyright. It's the block that happens if you don't pause often enough. And so, yeah. Now there are reactors that rely on the funding streaming, and so they can't have the copyright part either. I'm I don't do enough to, in my opinion, to take that copyright off. So I don't care if they put the copyright on. But yeah, gotta pause. Gotta quit being entranced by it. But that's a good sign, right? That means I'm enjoying it. It's either that or I'm grinning and bearing it and saying, "Oh, please get it over." But I'm not. I'm not saying that. Oh, and it's not candy. I've got my contacts in, but I apparently can't read anymore. It's Kindle, not candy. It's an L, not an I. So I think it's Kindle. Wild. Okay. That's long enough, right?
Say you got the peaches, I got the cream, sweet to taste, saccharin, 'cause I'm hot. Sticky sweet from my head to my feet, yeah. In the name of love. Hey, in the name of love. Ooh, in the name of love. Hey, hey, in the name of love. Hey, hey, hey. Take a bite, oh, shake it up. Come on and break the bar.
She's doing a good job of embracing the 60s rock and that freedom that they had back then, and this it's not quite sultry, but leaning towards the sultry side of things. I mean, she's adding the sex to it, which is part of the pouring the sugar on me. So, yeah. Okay.
Take a bite, oh, shake it up. Come on and break the bubble. Break it up. Pour some sugar on it. In the name of love, pour some sugar on it. Buy me up, why don't you pour your sugar on it?
Now the question is, it's a bad pause. The question is, how are they going to wrap it up? Or are they going to do a sudden stop, which they've done with some of their songs, their arrangements, or are they going to fade out? She's waving bye. Oh, they even did her name all fancy. I'm not sure why I go through the names because usually the only one I recognize is Scott's name, of course, but I want to say Lindsay Kay. That name sounds familiar, although she didn't look familiar, so I'm not positive on that. And then Jacob Cesny. I'll get it out. The sax player. I think it's pronounced Cesny. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know if we've had him before. But yeah, a lot of fun. Liked how they arranged it. You didn't lose the song. It wasn't completely different, but it was enough of a change that it was definitely the 60s era. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.